Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is one that many of you have been requesting for a long time. This topic is dangerous, chilling, and absolutely essential to understand. We're diving deep into the mind of one of the most dangerous individuals you could ever encounter, the psychopath. A person who is more like a chameleon, blending in among us, silently and deceptively, waiting to destroy everyone around them. The psychopath hides his true nature with incredible skill, and often, those closest to him don't even realize the harm being done until it's too late. So today, I'm going to break down 5 shocking signs that someone you might know could be a psychopath. My goal is to give you the tools, the knowledge, and the insight to identify these traits early so you can protect yourself and your loved ones. Before we dive in, make sure to like this video so it reaches as many people as possible, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. Now, let's get started. Sign 1. The psychopath is an attractive personality. The first sign of a psychopath might be the most surprising to many. You see, a psychopath is often an incredibly attractive personality. No, I'm not just talking about their looks, although they can be striking in appearance. Psychopaths have a unique charm, one that is impossible to ignore. Their elegance, confidence, and allure are often their best tools for manipulation. Psychopaths have an innate ability to make themselves the center of attention, even without trying. Their self-assuredness draws people in, and they know exactly how to use their appearance and charisma to win others over. Whether it's the way they speak, the way they carry themselves, or their impeccable manners, everything about them screams attention. What's truly frightening is how effective this charm is. To people who don't know them intimately, they appear wonderful, handsome, intelligent, and sociable. They can charm entire rooms, creating an image of someone who is reliable, sophisticated, and kind. And yet, those who live with them, who have been exposed to their true nature, often hear a different story. They become masters at seduction, not just physically, but emotionally. They're like artists, manipulating the perceptions of those around them to make themselves appear flawless. And because they're so skilled at this, they manage to weave a web of deceit around their victims before they even realize it. Sign 2. The psychopath is a professional liar. Next up, the psychopath is a professional liar. And I mean that literally. For a psychopath, lying is not just a habit. It's an essential tool in their arsenal for survival. You might think of lying as a common behavior in many people, but for a psychopath, it's something they thrive on. Psychopaths are not like other liars. They don't lie out of necessity or fear. No, they lie strategically. They create elaborate webs of deception designed to control, manipulate, and confuse. These lies are often so intricate, they seem impossible to unravel. And what's worse, the psychopath knows exactly what they're doing. They're aware that they're lying, but they do it with such precision and conviction that they can persuade others to believe their fabricated stories. Unlike other types of personality disorders, such as paranoia, where the individual might believe their lies themselves, a psychopath lies with purpose. They craft a version of reality that serves them, distorting the truth to their advantage. This makes it incredibly difficult for others to trust their instincts because the lies are so believable and perfectly timed. Those around them may even begin to question their own sanity after hearing their lies long enough. Sign 3. The psychopath is a narcissist. The third sign of a psychopath is an overwhelming sense of narcissism. Now let me clarify this point because it's crucial. Not every narcissist is a psychopath, but every psychopath is, without a doubt, a narcissist. They believe they are the center of the universe, and that everyone around them exists solely to serve them. In the mind of a psychopath, they are superior to you, superior to everyone they encounter. Their ego is inflated to the point where they see themselves as infallible, as above reproach. They genuinely believe they're a genius, and if they make a mistake, it's only because someone else failed them. They never accept responsibility for their actions, because in their eyes, they can do no wrong. This inflated sense of self-importance isn't just a passive trait, it drives their behavior. They view others as mere tools to be used and discarded when they no longer serve a purpose. They are manipulative, always seeking to control the narrative, and they will hurt anyone in their path if it helps them achieve their goal. The most dangerous thing about a psychopath's narcissism is that it makes them believe they are justified in everything they do. They truly believe the end justifies the means, even if it means destroying relationships or lives along the way. Sign 4. Psychopaths lack empathy. Now let's talk about empathy, specifically the complete lack of it. Psychopaths are utterly devoid of empathy. They cannot relate to the emotional pain of others, no matter how severe. For a psychopath, emotions are like a foreign language. They can understand them intellectually, but they cannot feel them themselves. This absence of empathy makes them incredibly dangerous because it allows them to harm others without a second thought. It's not just that they don't care. They don't even comprehend what caring means, whether it's hurting a loved one, lying to a friend, or committing a crime. The psychopath does not experience guilt, regret, or remorse. They do what they do because it benefits them, and that's all that matters. Think about the times you've cried watching a sad movie or felt joy for someone else's success. These emotional responses are natural and part of what makes us human. But for the psychopath, there's a cold emptiness in place of those feelings. This lack of empathy makes them excellent criminals because they never feel the weight of their actions. They can commit the most heinous acts without ever feeling a shred of remorse. Sign 5. The psychopath is a control freak. Finally, the last sign that someone might be a psychopath is their obsessive need for control. A psychopath's life is driven by a constant need to dominate every situation and every person in their life. Whether it's a spouse, a colleague, or a friend, the psychopath needs to be in charge. At work, they might micromanage every detail, constantly making sure everything goes according to their plan. At home, they might control everything from the way their partner dresses to how they speak. It's not about love or partnership. It's about power. The psychopath feels threatened by any situation they can't control, and that's why they'll do whatever it takes to maintain that dominance. This obsessive need to control creates a sense of misery for the psychopath. They're always on edge, always anxious, always striving for perfection that never arrives. They can't enjoy their victories because there's always a new threat to control, and they'll never let go of the reins, even for a second. We've reached the end of this eye-opening video on the traits of a psychopath. It's crucial that we understand these signs and behaviors so we can protect ourselves from falling victim to someone like this. If you found this video helpful and you want me to dive deeper into the world of psychopaths, please leave a comment below with your thoughts, questions, or personal experiences. I try to read every single one of your comments, and your input is invaluable. Don't forget to like and share this video to spread the knowledge to as many people as possible. There's someone out there who might need this information right now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay safe, stay aware, and as always, be happy.